So, you want to improve your audio quality, don't you? Well, you're in the right place. Hello everybody, my name is Sam K, and welcome to Tuesdays with K. Now this is the first part of a four-part section of Tuesdays with K filmmaking, and this one in particular is the audio section. Now you want to get better audio, correct? I imagine so. Well, as you can see right here, I have a microphone. This microphone's not being directly fed into the camera. And you might be like, Sam, what are you talking about? How are you doing that right now? Well, I'm recording it separately, and then I would sync it up in post-production. So, this is the best way to get your best audio because you can do noise removal on it. You can do all that kind of stuff. You can do anything with this. And let's say, for instance, that you're not doing a talking head video like one of these. So you don't want to have one of these things on you. You can use one of these as a boom mic if you want. However, you can always sync it. You can always plug it into your laptop. Use Audacity. That's what I'm using right now. And to get this audio. And basically, what you can do from there is that you can clean up your audio and all that, or you can even use your phone. If you have an Android, you use RecForge 2, and I can't remember what it is on an Apple device. Yeah, I believe it's called Recorder Plus. You can use that. You can use a dedicated audio recorder like your Zoom H1 if you wish. And how do you do this, of course? Well, the easiest thing to do is a clap. It's pretty much the same thing as a clapboard. Ironically, it's called a clapboard. But now, if you're doing it in a if you're recording the audio straight off your camera as well, then you have a scratch track is what they call, and it creates this little audio spike whenever you do that in both the dedicated recording microphone and your camera's recording microphone. But there's also a way to do it with just, you know, without having the camera's audio. Let's say your camera's audio malfunctions or it just stops working for some reason. Well, that clap also gives you a visual representation. So I'm gonna do a little skit, I guess you could say, in which I'm gonna have the clap before I do it. So I will talk to you guys in a second. So I'm going to show you right now how to do it inside your video editing software. I will be using Voro Video Studio Pro X6 for this, but you can also use Sony Vegas Pro, works exactly the same way. Or you can even use Windows Movie Maker if you so desire. You can also use Adobe Premiere, obviously. Or Final Cut Pro. Anything that you have, you can use this with. So let's jump into it. Okay. Buzz on that. So as you can see, we are in our recording software now. Now let's listen to what this sounds like. I will give you guys a frame of reference of what this sounds like right now. By the gods, you can't be serious. By the gods, you can't be serious. They haven't done this in years. Now you notice that both of them are very out of sync and very off. But if you zoom in, you can see the wave formats are sort of the same. and you can see these very clear, distinctive spikes. That's where I clap. So you can obviously tell which one's which. But I'm gonna let you guys listen to what the original audio sounds like, the scratch track. By the gods, you can't be serious. They haven't done this in years. They haven't even tried to do this in years. Tell me you are joking. This is crazy. How? How could it be this way? This is just nonsense. They're not crazy enough to do anything like this. Yes, I do know it, unfortunately. So we shall see. Okay, so as you could hear, it sounded awful. You could hear the fans, all that kind of shit. Ugh, just sounded horrible. So, what you gotta do, first of all, cut out any extra stuff that's in front of the clap. It really helps you sing. And the more you zoom in, the more fine-tuned adjustments you can make. And then you just drag it. Zoom back in. And let's take a listen to what we have done. By the gods, you can't be serious. Now you may have noticed that it does have an echo. However, this echo is only because the actual thing just sounds like. This is what the actual thing just sounds like. It's because you have two very different audio sounds. The first one is echoey. The second one is a lot less echoey and a lot more poignant. So, hold on, let me get this. So, basically, all you have to do now is mute this. And if you're in Sony Vegas, you can do the same thing, or you can just decide to delete it. Delete the original audio track. It's up to you. Okay, so as you can tell, it was perfectly synced up. Now that's all that's left to do is to cut out any stuff that you don't need, such as cutting out the initial clap, getting right into the action. You know, all that kind of stuff. By the gods. lining up the ends, doing whatever you need to do. And there you go. That is how you do it if you do have a scratch track. Now, I'm going to show you guys real quick how to do it if you do not have a scratch track. Okay, so as you can see, we're back in here, and well, we no longer have a scratch track, so it's going to be a little bit harder, but it is possible. So basically, how you do this is that you just match up whenever your hands actually come together. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll through here. And I think it's about right there. So I'm going to put a little cut there. Zoom in on this one for more accuracy on cutting this. I'm going to delete this part that's in front of it. And now it will be perfectly synced up. Now here's your final result with this thing. By the gods, you can't be serious. They haven't done this in years. They haven't even tried to do this in years. Tell me you are joking.
I'm not joking.
This is crazy. How? How could it be this way?
I'm not sure. All I know is that it's gonna change the world.
This is just nonsense. They're not crazy enough to do anything like this.
Oh, yes, they are. And you know it.
Yes, I do know it, unfortunately. So as you can see, all the audio is perfectly synced up in that thing. So that's how you do it. That's how you sync up all your audio in post-production. So make sure to join come next week, and I'll show you how to pick out a microphone. So until then, thank you everybody so much for watching. As usual, if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. You want to see more? Make sure to subscribe. Check out all the awesome content I create, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!